Hey guys, welcome back to Fortune Finds. Today I'm reviewing the new Wet n Wild's collection that they just came out with. It's their summer collection. I pulled up some information on it so we can read about it. So this is their summer limited collection. Eyeshadow features a range of purples, blues, and greens for a dramatic, shimmery look. Lips are glossed in reds, pinks, and corals for a vibrant summer pout. Cheeks are flushed in a combination of vivid pigments for a unique summer glow. Keep skin refreshed this summer with this collection. It is for a good cause. By purchasing this collection, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Los Angeles Audubon Society. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but a nonprofit organization whose mission is to protect birds and their habitats. Funds will benefit a habitat restoration project for the hummingbird and endangered California native. So it's to protect the hummingbirds. And hummingbirds, do any of you guys watch, what's his name, from the hills? Spencer Pratt and his Snapchats with the hummingbirds, and he feeds them all the time. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. And we should really, like, this is great, Wet n Wild. Like, so exciting that purchasing this product was for a good cause that maybe people don't know about. Like, does everyone know that hummingbirds are in danger? I didn't know that. Am I dumb? Maybe. And my aunt thought of me and bought me some stuff from the collection, so I'm gonna test it out with you guys. The only one I have tried thus far is the lip gloss in the shade Fly Gal. And this, like, as a little teaser, is amazing. Like, this is definitely my new favorite lip gloss, and it's super cheap, and it's drugstore, and I think it's like less than $3. But as every video, I will put a description and the price of each product as we work through them. Since I don't have like the whole collection, but the collection also doesn't feature like foundations and base products, I did go out to Walgreens, picked up some Wet n Wild products. I have the Wet n Wild foundation Photo Focus, which I'm really excited about. I have a primer and a bunch of other stuff. Highlighters, I'll walk you guys through all of them. Obviously you're gonna see them, so I don't know why I'm wasting my breath telling you them now. To start off, I like to hydrate my lips when I'm doing my makeup, so I'm gonna grab the Perfect Pout Lip Scrub, and this is in Citrus Elixir. Oh my God, this smells real good. And this is just a lip scrub, and I like to use a lip scrub before applying lip products because it really like clears the lips and you're not gonna see those cracks coming through your gloss. This is almost like sugar. It's like sweet, but like it feels like sugar. It's so grainy. I'm not sure if I mentioned the limited edition name is Flights of Fancy for like hummingbirds, so that's cute. And I love that this is citrus, tying it back. It all ties back into hummingbirds. I'm gonna use the Hemp's Ultra Moisturizing Herbal Lip Balm. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to start by using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. Again, this is not a part of the collection, but I went out and this was used. And this was used. So I'm going to return this. So we're not gonna review this because that's disgusting. I should have checked that when I bought it, but I was gonna use the face primer in Dewy, but we're not gonna use it now because it was open. So I'm gonna use it my own primer. Yeah, all right. You know what? I'm actually gonna get primer because you know what? I feel like I need some primer. I'm gonna use the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer to prime my face. Again, apologies, but I'm not gonna use an open primer on my face. Like, I feel like that's disgusting. Now, finally, onto a Wet n Wild product. We're gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I picked up the color Golden Beige. So it comes out in like a spatula, which I don't like. I really like a pump, but we're gonna use a beauty blender anyway to blend it in, so I guess what does it matter how it comes out? And I'm just gonna put a little bit all over my face, pounce that in. This is like medium to full coverage, which isn't bad for a drugstore foundation. I mean, it'll do the job. Now that our foundation is on, I'm going to apply some concealer. I went to a few Walgreens and I couldn't find any concealer, and I don't remember ever reading about a great one, so I'm gonna be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer, and I know this isn't drugstore, and I know it's not Wet n Wild, but I wanna try it. So, it's my channel. I can wear whatever makeup I want. I guess it's like the Tarte Tape Shade. Duh. It's like the Tarte Tape Shade concealer. I do have a highlighting and contour video, which is where I like really go over this in depth, and I'm gonna blend this in. I really hope I like this concealer considering I just like blended it in my entire face. So I'm gonna just pounce it into the skin. So before I put any of this makeup on, I just prepped my skin like I normally would, and I will go over that in my skincare series. My last video, I did a skincare series on my morning routine. If you haven't watched that, I'll link it below. And then my next skincare series is gonna come out in 2 weeks, and that's gonna be about how I prep my skin before applying makeup. This concealer isn't bad, but let's see how it holds up. Again, I don't have a Wet n Wild powder, so we're working with what we got here. And I'm gonna use my trusty Laura Mercier powder to just set that concealer, taking my beauty sponge and putting that under the eyes. And I put some on my forehead because for me, that's somewhere where I tend to get a little oily, and my chin and around my mouth. So really my T-zone is like the oiliest part of my body. Furthering the setting of the face, I'm gonna throw on some bronzer. I did buy a Wet n Wild bronzer. It's the Color Icon in the shade 740 Bikini Contest. I can't wait until I can put a bikini on and go outside. This is the bronzer. All right, so this is like a little dark, but we're just gonna place it where we want to, and then we'll just blend it out. That's how I like to do things. So I'm putting that underneath the cheekbones and just gonna contour my face. Like usual, we're gonna throw this everywhere. Just like to give us a little color. You know, a little dark for me, but it is really pretty, and I feel like if I had any kind of like tan, it wouldn't look so bad. So just blending that out. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump off camera, I'm gonna throw my brows on using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and then we're gonna go into the first Flights of Fancy product from Wet n Wild, which is the eyeshadow palette in the shade Stop Ruffling My Feathers. So that's cute, get it, like hummingbird's feathers. So these are some really pretty colors. Great colors, it's a great transition shade, and as you can see, they're like labeled on the shadow. It's like an imprint, it says crease, brow bone, transition, and eyelid. This is the eyelid. I only have the one eyeshadow palette, so I'm not gonna go ahead and like come up with my own eye look. I think I'm just gonna follow the directions. I did watch some reviews before doing this video and testing out the product, and I will say that a lot of people said it's really for people who are looking for like a quick everyday eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna follow this transition shade. This is like a pretty dark transition shade. Actually, no, it's perfect. Ooh, but that's a really pretty color. And it's not chalky. I'm so surprised. All right, let's see how it blends on the eyes. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer. Let's grab that brown transition shade that I just swatched, and I'm gonna grab a blending brush. This is my Morphe N575, and we're just gonna pick some of that up, tap off the excess, and let's throw it in the crease. It's almost like more of a purpley brown, and I'm like super into purples because I have brown eyes, and I feel like that just brings out the eyes even more. Like if you have brown eyes, purple just makes them pop. This shade right here, and again, that blending is like great. Looks really good though. That's a pretty color. All right, so I'm gonna take a tighter blending brush. This is the Morphe 441, and I'm gonna grab that crease shade, tapping off the excess, and I'm just gonna put it a little lower than the transition shade we just applied. Oh wow, that's really pretty. It made it like very like purpley, but now there's like a pretty orange, and it's giving like pretty like purple, brown, warm tone smoky eye. This is super pretty. So I'm going back in with that first blending brush, again the Morphe N575, picking up transition shade again right here. It's gonna go and focus on the outer portion of the eye, and then bringing it in. Go ahead and swatch this one now. really good pigment. Look at that color. That's so pretty. Wow, this is super pretty. It's so shiny and so pink. That's really pretty, but I want more of like a bam. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna grab some Fix Plus. I'm gonna spray my brush and I'm gonna, oh yeah. I feel like this is pretty good when it's not wet, but making the brush wet like gives it like that extra sheen. I'm gonna take this Brow Bone shade. This is another shimmery shade. So you get 3 shimmers, which is a lot of shimmer, and 1 matte. But the shimmers are really pretty and I feel like they blend beautifully. So I'm gonna grab this Brow Bone shade right here. It's like a little bit more champagne and less pink than the eyelid color, but it's pretty close. I'm grabbing the Morphe M431 pencil brush and I'm gonna throw that underneath the, oh wow, that's pretty. That is bright. Oh my God, I love this. I'm so excited about this. Corner for a pop of color. So starting off with the transition shade, again, if you have the palette, you can literally read where it says transition, and I'm just gonna throw that underneath the eye. I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. This is my Japanese blending brush. I'm gonna dip it in the crease shade, and I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit. This is like for everyday wear, so I'm gonna keep it every day. I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara, and that's how we're gonna do this. This palette is $2.99. Oh girl, for $3, you should go fucking buy this. Especially if you have brown eyes or like green eyes. Like, and if you're a warm tone kind of girl, this is perfect. Oh my God, go buy this. I highly recommend it. I think it's bomb. All right, so now we need to go in with some blush. I don't have a Wet n Wild blush, surprise. You should be getting the memo by now. I don't have it, so I'm gonna take my NARS Orgasm and I'm just gonna throw that on the cheeks and bring it up. All right, NARS Orgasm blush, and this was the Morphe E4 brush and gold brush. Okay. Now I'm going to set my face. I'm gonna be using Mario Badescu. I always use him, love him, Mario. Send me some stuff, I'll love you forever, because I'm obsessed and I literally spend a quarter of every paycheck on your stuff. So it'd be awesome if you would sponsor a video. I have so many products, you wouldn't even have to send me anything. I'm not using Mario Badescu, never mind. Oh, I was so down in the dumps because I felt like my Wet n Wild products that I bought were shit because one of them was opened and half used. Like there's nothing in that bottle. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. Photo Focus is the same as the foundation, so hopefully it sets it really nicely. Let's check the spray. Okay, that's misty. All right, I'm gonna mist the face a little bit. It doesn't smell great. I like a setting spray that smells nice. But hey, we can't have it all. Adding some highlight. I did go ahead and pick up a highlighter from the store. I actually picked up 2, so I wanna go ahead and swatch them to see what those look like. So I got 2, I got one that is a little bit more golden than the other one. This one's pinky and this one's more golden. So let's see, what are their names? The Precious Metals. I feel like this would look really good in the summer. This is a good like summer highlight. I'm gonna swatch this, and this is a really pretty color. It's like very like bronzy, you see? Let's try the other one. This is the Blossom Glow highlight. And it's pinkier than the other one. And and this is like sheen, sheen, sheen. Oh, I like this. Taking a Morphe M510 brush, I'm just gonna dip that in and highlight. Oh yes. Oh wow. I'm obsessed with this. Damn, Wet n Wild. I'm gonna put some on my Cupid's bow using my finger. And I'm gonna put some down my nose. Look at this shine. How much are these? I feel like these were like $3. Let's see if we spray a little bit. I really don't like this spray though. I like, and oh shit. Hello? Paging NASA. Damn. Moving on to lips. I got these two shades. Well, my aunt bought me these two shades. I've tried this shade, Fly Gal. Super pretty gloss. It's like a, so it's a really pretty light pink. I feel like it'll look really nice with this look. This is also another gloss in the shade Shut the Pluck Up, which leave it to my aunt to buy me this one. It's very fitting. So it's like a darker purple, but almost like a pinky shade. I'm gonna go for the purple because I haven't tried the purple yet. I'm gonna line my lips really quick because I'm insecure, and I'm gonna be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. My lips feel nice and smooth because I use that exfoliating lip scrub. And now let's go in with Shut the Pluck Up. And I have to say, I really like the doe foot applicators on these glosses. It's got like the right amount of give so you can really line your lips with it. So you don't really have to go in with a lip liner. And there we have the finished makeup look. I loved this. I have to say, I didn't think that this was gonna come out as amazing as it did, and for the price points, like, I would buy everything. I would recommend it all. Like, honestly, if you need any of these products, the only thing I wouldn't recommend is the Photo Focus Natural Finish. Like, no. I'm sure there are like other drugstore. Actually, like, come on, just splurge a little bit and get the Mario Badescu one for like $7. That's not bad for a setting spray. I think this was like super cheap. Let me see if I can see how much it was. $4.99. Like, spend $2 extra to buy Mario Badescu for like $7. Don't buy this. I don't recommend this. And I would also just say, like, if you already have a lip scrub, you don't need this lip scrub. Like, it smells real good. It smells like straight citrus sugar, and if you need one, like, go ahead and buy this. I think this is like $2. But yeah, if you have a lip scrub, you don't need this one. I'm gonna use this though. I'm not gonna say like I hate it, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use this setting spray. Like, I'm gonna give this to my sister, maybe she'll like it. But I like a spray where it's like, I'm done with my makeup, spritz, and it's like, ooh, that smells delicious. Like, good job, you just spent an hour and 20 minutes on your makeup. Like, yeah. Sometimes I do spend an hour and 20 minutes. Today, it was more like an hour because I'm talking to you guys. So I wouldn't buy this if you have this. I'm gonna leave this in my bag for like after work when I'm going out with my boyfriend. We're gonna go grab drinks. I'll like scrub a little bit and then throw my lips on. It does do the job. I would just say if you have one, you don't need it. What I loved, what I absolutely loved. If I had to pick 3 things out of this that I used from Wet n Wild that I love, I would say love these. I'm gonna recommend the bronzer. Wet n Wild Color Icon. The bronzer I didn't think like really matched me, but now that it's all together, I don't look as scary as I thought it was gonna be. And I love that this pan is so huge and it's cheap. So I would recommend this. I would say this foundation is bomb. I wanna see how it lasts the rest of the day, but for $5, then damn. I've never tried a drugstore foundation that is this full coverage. And one last thing, I have to pick the eyeshadow palette. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look at that. For every day, whenever. You could even glam this up. Like I said, throw away some lashes. This is beautiful. These 3 things are my favorite. But before we go, I want to throw this highlight on my décolleté. Is that what you call it? My collarbones? I don't really know. I'm going to grab the Precious Metals one because I didn't use this one, and we're going to throw this on the body. It's so pretty. Like, it's such a cheap highlighter. Oh, yes. Give me life. Give me life. Shoulders, yes. All right. They're really good highlights too. Okay, I love everything. I just don't love the setting spray. That's it. Wet n Wild, I'm shook. I love everything, guys. I'll link below how much it was in total, but like, for probably like $30, you can get a whole thing of makeup rather than like going to Ulta or Sephora and buying like a $50 Laura Mercier foundation, which I'm not judging because I'm totally like at fault for that. I went and bought the new NARS foundation because everyone fucking wears it and I want to know what it feels like and I want to know what it looks like and I want to know if it's really that gosh darn amazing. So yeah, I'm shook and I want to start my day. I want to go out and I want to show my aunt the stuff that she bought me and what it looks like on my face. Yeah. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Leave me some love in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want to try this Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. If you have the collection and you have a product that I don't have, let me know if it's amazing. Anything down below. Love to talk to you guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so. I would love for you to be a part of my little Fortune Finds family. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.